Hi everyone, I am ANSH MARIA and today we are going to play a game which is on waste management, and this game is for ENA Board Project as well as Earthian Award Program 2020. So without further any delay, I'll introduce my partners.
Hi, ARSHVEER SAINI here.
Now we have Aditya
Hello, this is Aditya here.
and now we have NISHTHA.
Hi, this is NISHTHA.
So as we are completed with the setup, let me introduce the stickers which represent each one of them. First, we have Aditya, who is represented with the star stamp. Next, we have NISHTHA, who is represented by the heart stamp. And we have ARSHVEER with the arrow one. So without any further delay, let's start with the game. So now Aditya gets number 5 on the dice, which means he is not eligible to move on, as well as NISHTHA. Next, we have ARSHVEER. To open, the participants need number 6 on the dice. Aditya opens this account. Now number 6. Up to Aya, 1
Well,
and 2 for Aditya. So Aditya is on red card. Now you may ask a question from Aditya from the red card.
okay, so I'll ask the question. The school decides to buy second-hand computers that have been refurbished and works well instead of buying new computers. Which R is being used in this example?
The answer is repair and reduce.
Correct.
That's a correct answer. So Aditya stays on his place. Next, we have NISHTHA to roll the dice. ARSHVEER. Aditya moves one step ahead. So Aditya is on green card. Anyone may ask a question from green card.
Okay, Aditya, my question is, the school ties up with the waste organization that gives jobs to rag pickers and work towards the improving their lives. The school segregates its waste properly and gives the organization the dry waste. The question is this a good practice or a bad practice, according to you?
Yes, this is a good practice.
So ARSHVEER, can you tell us what is the right answer?
The right answer is what Aditya said. The answer is this is a good waste practice.
Okay, so let's move on. So next we have NISHTHA to roll the die. NISHTHA doesn't have a good luck. Next we have
Today is a
ARSHVEER.
bad day.
Yeah, sure, man.
ARSHVEER. Next is again Aditya. Aditya have 2 steps ahead. 1 and 2. Aditya again moves on to red card. Now NISHTHA may ask a question from Aditya.
Okay. The school does not allow any products that contain poisonous and harmful materials and chemicals to be used anywhere on the campus. For example, toilet and floor cleaners, paints, insects, repellents, etc. Which R is being used in this example?
The R which is being used in this example is reduce.
Yes, your answer is correct.
Okay, so Aditya stays on his place. So next we have NISHTHA. Oh, finally
Number
NISHTHA
6.
scores number 6.
Finally,
Now NISHTHA stamp moves 4 steps ahead. So NISHTHA lands on a blue card.
Into which bin would you put a broken test tube from the laboratory?
it will be a hazardous waste bin.
That's the correct answer.
ARSHVEER
Chal.
बल्लेबाजी करते हुए और ये निकाला बल्ले के नीचे से चौका बल्ले बल्ले. Okay, Aditya is really at the top. So now
इसका luck अच्छा है.
Aditya moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He again comes on a red card. and he is leading the game. So Arshveer, please ask a red card question from Aditya.
In order to save paper, the school decides to use tablets and computers for conducting exams. My question is, which R is being used in this example?
The R being used in this example is reduce.
Yeah,
Is that
that's the right
correct
answer.
answer,
Deepak.
Arshveer?
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Okay, so Aditya is now officially leading the game. Next, we have Nishtha to roll. Okay, so now Nishtha moves 4 steps ahead. That is, she lands on 1, 2, 3, 4. Red card. So now Aditya can ask a red card question from Nishtha.
The school does not allow its students to buy any junk food sold in plastic or aluminum packaging. The school allows its canteen to sell fresh food that children must collect in their own plates or boxes. Which R is being used in this example?
I think the R being used is reduce.
Is it correct, Aditya?
That's the right answer.
So now Aditya and Nishtha are leading the game, but Arshveer has a bad luck today. Arshveer,
So
next, it's your turn.
I have to roll the dice now.
Yes,
उससे पहले चल दिए.
कोई
Yes.
बात नहीं, फिर
No.
चलने.
Okay.
Same luck, same luck. This is not bad luck nor good luck. This is same luck.
I think the
So
result
now
is already
Aditya moves 5 steps ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aditya lands on a blue card. So now Nishtha, you can ask any blue card question from Aditya.
By the end of the year, the computer teacher has many computers that do not work. Instead of buying new computers, she decides to repair the old ones. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
Yes, this is a good practice.
Is that the right
It's
answer?
correct. Yeah, it's
Okay.
correct.
So
next
next
question
we have
have
Nishtha to roll the dice. And Nishtha moves 3 steps ahead. So now Nishtha, you are 3 steps ahead.
you guys are leading मेरे को तो
Green,
मेरी
blue,
GP
red.
दिख रही है.
Arshveer, you can ask any red card question from Nishtha.
So Nishta, my question is, the school requests its student and parents to donate used storybooks and other books to its library. My question is, which R is being used in this example?
There are two R's being used. First is reuse, and the second will be reduce.
Is it the right answer, Arshveer?
Yeah, this is the right answer.
Okay.
Good.
So now it's time for a short break. See you after a short break. Welcome back. Before we went for a break, the leading contestants were
Try to be
Aditya
high.
on top. On second position, it was Nishtha, and Arshveer has a bad luck today. Moving on, we have Arshveer to roll the die and try his luck. Arshveer
Up
has a
his
bad
team.
day. Next, we have Aditya. Arshveer, don't do double gaming.
See, I am
Aditya.
frustrated now.
Aditya moves on ahead. And Aditya. 5 na? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. He lands on a green card. So now, Nishtha, you can ask any green card question from Aditya.
The school playground has a lot of fallen leaves, biscuit wrappers, plastic bags, and paper litter lying on the ground. The school decides to collect the waste and burn it. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
This is a bad practice.
It's correct.
Okay. So Aditya is leading the game now. And Nishtha, it's your turn next. Nishtha also moves 5 steps ahead, leaving back Arshveer to the start point.
Oh, I should roll the dice now or Nishtha will roll?
Now, Arshveer, you can ask any blue card question from Nishtha.
So Nishtha, my question is, into which bin would you put used batteries?
It will be put in the e-waste bin.
Okay, so now
Okay.
moving on. So,
ARSHVEER.
Arshveer, is that the right
So,
answer given by Nishtha?
yes, that's absolutely right answer, man.
Okay, so Nishtha stands her position. Now we have ARSHVEER to try his
इसका
luck.
3 आएगा.
Okay.
Number 2.
2 आ गया.
Oh my
I don't want
god.
to laugh, but it's still funny.
So today ARSHVEER is not having a good luck. Next, we have Aditya to further proceed with the game. Aditya is again scoring
have a doubt
number
here.
6. So now Aditya
Yes,
moves
sir.
on.
Am I here only for asking
1, 2,
questions?
3, 4, 5, 6. So Aditya lands on a green card. NISHTHA, you may ask any green card question from Aditya Jain.
Okay. The school tears the bulletin board papers and the students used answer papers and throw them in a common bin. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
This is a bad waste practice.
Okay, it's
NISHTHA,
correct.
is that the right answer?
Yes.
Moving on, we have NISHTHA once again. NISHTHA, please roll.
मुझे
Okay.
बड़ी problem
So guys, NISHTHA scores number 1 on the die. So she moves to a red card, and now Aditya can ask any red card question.
The school requests its students and parents to donate used storybooks and other books to its libraries. Which R is being used in this example?
There are 2 R's being used. One is reuse and the other is reduce.
Aditya, is that the right answer given by NISHTHA?
Yes, that's the right answer.
Okay. So NISHTHA which stands her position. Now we have ARSHVEER SAINI again.
आर्शवीर का 6 आएगा इस बारी में.
We wish him best
चल
of
bet
luck.
करते हैं. Oh,
आ
number
गया.
6.
Ooh.
Aditya, I love you, man. I
big-
love you.
A big round of applause for ARSHVEER that he opens his account.
Aditya
Okay.
lucky है सबके लिए.
Finally, ARSHVEER, you can have one more turn. So now ARSHVEER moves 3 steps ahead, finally, from the starting line. Now, Aditya can ask any green card question from ARSHVEER Singh SAINI.
The school decides to make the art and craft teacher use only waste paper and other waste material for her class. Thus, students bring in different types of waste as and when required by the art teacher. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
I think this is a good wage practice.
Aditya, is that the right answer given by ARSHVEER? Answer?
Yes, that's the right answer.
Okay. So ARSHVEER finally withstands the 3rd position. So after ARSHVEER, we have Aditya to roll the dice. Aditya, please proceed with that. So
Number
now
4.
Aditya scores number 4 and he lands onto the green card. And he's just 2 steps behind from the finishing line. So now I request NISHTHA to ask any green card question from Aditya.
The school encourages students to use products sold in Tetra packs and plastic bottles because the school can earn a lot of money from the waste collection drives. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
This is a bad waste practice.
Is that the correct answer, NISHTHA?
Yes, it's correct.
Congratulations, Aditya. You are really near to the finishing point. And yes, so after Aditya, we have NISHTHA to roll the dice.
तो मेरे को जीतने के लिए 2 चाहिए अब.
नहीं, 4 चाहिए.
6.
So after Aditya, NISHTHA rolls the dice and she gets 6 on the dice. So she rolls the dice again and gets number 5. So in total, she's 11 steps ahead.
अबे 11 कैसे?
6 plus
6
5.
plus 5 के तो.
बेटा आ गई लीड पे. 1, 2,
रखी हुई
3,
है
4,
double roll.
5,
changer.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So NISHTHA lands on a
मैं
green
तो
card
spectator ही
and
हूँ.
Oh shit.
is really very close to Aditya. So Maybe it would be a tie, or both of them can win, or maybe one. Let's see. इक्वल डिस्टेंस का सिर्फ एक ही पॉइंट बचा है. तू एक स्टेप आगे हो जाए, वो तेरे बराबर आ जाए. प्लस माइनस वेरिएशन.
Question Pooch, ask me the question.
Okay.
Okay. The school introduces earthworm into the composting pit and sells the vermicompost to the farmer. The question is this a good practice or a bad practice?
It is certainly a good base practice.
Is that the correct answer, ARSHVEER?
It's the correct answer. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, NISHTHA. You are really near to the finish point. Okay, so after NISHTHA, we have ARSHVEER and he gets number 1. So he is now on the green card. Now I request Aditya to ask any green card question from ARSHVEER.
My question is, the school students conduct regular waste audits so that they can work on improving the waste management practices at school. Is it a good waste practice or a bad?
It is a very good waste practice.
Is that the correct answer?
That's the correct answer.
So now we have reached the climax of the game and we can see that NISHTHA and Aditya are competing each other to win this game. So as per the terms and conditions of the game, Aditya needs number 3 or a number less than number 3 to finish the game or to reach a further point. And NISHTHA also needs number 6 to win the game or a number less than 6 to um, okay
Oh,
Move
to
crazy.
forward.
move forward. Okay. So Aditya, you can roll the dice. Karna roll. Okay. Oh,
Excellent.
unfortunately, Aditya scores number 6 and
You
will
should try
not
again
move
now.
and will not move. So after Aditya, we have Nishtha to roll the die and try her luck. Oh,
Oh, number 2.
now
अरे उसको
Nishtha,
6 चाहिए था, उसको 2 चाहिए था. दोनों उल्टे हो गए.
as we can see, the requirements of both the team members have been vice versa. Nishtha scores number 2 and moves on to the red card. So now, Arshvid, you can ask any red card question from Nishtha.
The school sends the old tire of its school buses to a company that uses tires to make soles of shoes and slippers. So my question is, which R is being used in this example?
Recycle
Yes,
and reduce.
Is that the correct answer, Arshvid?
that's completely correct answer, man.
Congratulations, Nishtha. You are just one
Thank you.
step back from Aditya. So now, here comes our ultimate winner, Arshveer Singh. Arshveer, please roll the dice. So now Arshveer scores number 4 and lands onto the blue card. So I request Aditya to ask any blue card question from Arshveer.
I would put in a biodegradable bin.
Is that the correct answer?
Yes, that's the correct answer.
Congratulations, Arshveer. You are really very far from the finish point. Okay, so now we have Aditya again to try his luck. Oh,
5.
unfortunately, Aditya
Hi,
gets number
hi.
5 and still he is not able to reach the finish line. So next we have Nishtha to roll the die and try her luck. No, Nishtha lands on a green card. Arshveer, you can ask any green card question from Nishtha.
The school starts an e-waste collection drive in which e-waste brought from the students from their homes is collected and given to a non-certified recyclers. My question is this a good practice or bad practice according to you?
I think it's a bad practice.
Is it the correct answer, Arshveer?
It's the correct answer.
Okay. So now we have Arshveer to roll the dice again. Oh yes, Arshveer
Oh,
gets
6.
number 6 and he gets another turn and he scores number 2. So he lands onto the green card. So now Aditya can ask any green card question from Arshveer.
The students of the school are not allowed to be involved in any waste management practices of a school. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
It is a bad practice.
Is that the correct answer, Aditya?
That's the correct answer.
So now it's the time to decide the winner of the game. Let's see who wins. Now, Nishtha, go for your turn. Yeah. Oh, that was really close. So now Nishtha lands on the red card, which is the nearest point to the finish line. And now I request Arshvi to ask any red card question from Nishtha.
The school does not allow uh, the school does not allow any products that contain poisonous and harmful material and chemicals to be used anywhere on the campus. For example, toilet or floor cleaners, paints, insect repellents, etc. So my question is, which R is being used in this example?
Is it reduce?
Is that the correct answer?
Yes, that's the right answer.
Oh, Nishtha, you made it. And you are just one step away from winning this game. So next we have Arshveer to roll the dice. So Arshveer gets number 3 and lands onto the green card. So Aditya, I request to ask any green card question from Arshveer.
The school buys new colorful paper for all its notice boards every month and throw away the used paper each time. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
This is a bad waste practice.
Is that the correct answer, Aditya?
That's the correct answer.
Okay, so Arshveer makes his way to the green card and is following up with the game. So next we have Aditya again to try his luck. Let's see what is. Oh, Aditya is also on the red card with Nishtha. So may I ask Nishtha to ask any red card question from Aditya?
The school does not allow any classroom projects use newly printed material. The students have to only use pictures cut out from the old magazines and newspapers. Which R is being used in this example?
The R being used here is reduce and reuse.
Is that the correct answer, Nishtha? We have a turning point. And now it's time for Nishtha to roll the die. And if she gets number 1, she would be proven as the winner of this game. Unfortunately, Nishtha gets number 2, and still we are hoping that Aditya would win this game. We have Nishtha to roll the die and try her luck best. Oh, unfortunately, Nishtha also scores number
I
6 and is unable to cross the finish line. So now we have Arshvi to roll the die again. So Arshveer, after getting number 4, lands on the green. So now Arshveer lands on a green card, and now I request Nishtha to ask any green card question from Arshveer.
The school starts a waste campaign where the school teaches its students about waste segregation every morning during the assembly time. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
Yeah, this is a good waste practice.
Is that the right answer?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, so now Arshveer makes his way to the green card. Next, we have another game changer move. So now I request Aditya to again roll the dice. Oh, Arshveer. No. Oh, oh,
all
Aditya. Unfortunately, Aditya is not getting number 1. So next we have Nishtha to try her luck. Oh, they are like fiddling with each other with the game so they can make their way to the finish point. I think Arshvir can change this game and he will
Not at all.
become the winner of this game if he
So
gets
I should
number
go try.
6 certain times. So now
Yes.
Arshvir rolls a die and gets number 4 again and lands on a blue card. Now I request Aditya to ask any blue card question from Arshvir.
Into which bin would you put milk sachets and pouches?
I think I'll put in a dry recyclable waste bin.
Is that the correct answer?
That's the correct answer.
Okay. So next we have Aditya to try his luck and become the winner. Let's see what
This
he
time
gets.
Aditya will clear.
Aditya gets number
Hi,
2 and he was
hi.
really close to number 1. Okay, so next we have Vanishtha.
इसका खत्म कर दे.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
I won!
finally,
I don't
Finally.
get.
finally,
Yes.
Nishtha is the winner.